So, one of the creators I watch told a story about a girl from America. Uh, she's really good. It's the Divine Messenger. But she was telling a story about this girl from America. And she was a babysitter, and those people had cameras all through their house. So they caught her making their child watch her touch herself. And it was a babysitter, so it was a young girl. So you have to ask yourself, I mean, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying or trying to articulate is what happened to her? Who groomed that girl to make her think that that was okay? Because, I mean, you don't just start doing that shit. You know what I mean? There's a level. It's just like if we look at like the drug cartels and shit. I mean, like who like when a little they bust a house next, you know what I mean, down the road from you, and fucking all those people get in trouble. Nobody above them gets in trouble. They are the lowest level of the crime, but they're the ones that get in trouble. It's the same concept. I mean, and from another perspective, that girl could have been, someone could have forced her to let them watch her to the point to where she has to have someone watch, or, you know what I mean? This is a touchy subject, and I really don't like it. I'm uncomfortable with the whole thing, but I think that we need to have a broader perspective when we look at things, because, I mean, we are programmable, and someone programmed that girl to think that was okay, or I don't even know. This is hard, because, like, what do you say? Because, like, the likelihood that that girl was probably molested to the point to where she got addicted to having someone watch, and she didn't like her abuser, so she was searching for someone else that wasn't an abuser to, I don't know, man. That's because it's a messed up situation. It really is. But know that that girl's probably going to be demonized for the rest of her life, told she's evil, because that's what the system does. It just convinces you're evil and it's all your fault, and it doesn't help you conquer why you did it. It doesn't help you, you know what I mean? Because we live in the now, and that's the past, and you should just know better. And I don't know, man. I mean, because people do get groomed, and I mean, this is how grooming for the fucking sex trade works. It really is. And we can't just blame the, because in all reality that person is a victim of someone else's abuse, and they don't know where the fucking line is, you know, like they don't even, you know what I mean? Like, I've said this before, but when you get abused, you can't find where the line of morality, I guess. I'm not even sure how to articulate that, because, I mean, it's hard. It really is, because how do we really need to look at that? Because that girl was definitely fucking abused. And she probably was trying to escape her abuser, because, like, as a female, I mean, I couldn't do it, because, like, with, like, you scream out, you get called a liar, you get fucking all this shit, it's nonsense. And, I mean, women take the most narcissistic abuse there is. I want to say I understand, but I don't. I'm not a female. I'm big. I can stand up for myself and stuff on a level. But, I mean, I have been abused. Like, to the point, like, I've posted a video of my abuser breaking into my house, not to be like, but more of a, dude, you need to stop. Because, I mean, if I call the police, blah, 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 whatever rules, and fucking they'll make me out to be. So it's just like, here's the truth. Like, that was, they don't come here anymore. They leave me alone. And that, I don't know. I mean, that was the only, and I look like an asshole. But in all reality, I don't want to put that person in prison. I just want to put them in their place. Does that make sense? Because, I mean, I probably could. I could probably just put that. I don't know, man. Because when you go through this shit, like, it's hard because no one believes you. You're conspiracy, making shit up. You know that is. And it fucks with your head. Hard. So, I mean, who knows what that girl was put through to make her groomed enough to make that okay. And I'm not saying it's okay, because it's not. I'm just saying that we need to reevaluate. Yes, she's fully responsible. I'm going to say she was a kid. I think that's what she said, is that it was a kid that got. A younger girl. And they are the most susceptible to this situation. They get abused more than anyone. I take my mother, for instance. I know for a fact that that's why she's so, is because of what happened to her as a child. Like, there are moments in my life where I think it wasn't that I was wrong, it was that she was getting vengeance for what happened to her. Like, finally, I am the dominant. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, that's, you know what I mean? And that's when I realized that they, you know what I mean, that my parents weren't a benevolent God, you know? When you realize that they really, their view of love is obscured. Not because of the abuse that they went through. And you can't save everyone. You can only really save yourself. And that is a hard realization. Because like I said, my abuser, I don't want to put them in jail. I do want them to learn their lesson and be like, look, dude, it's obvious what you're doing and you need to quit. But like, it's hard because, I mean, I see a bigger picture than most people, I guess. I don't know. But I know that this is something that goes on every day behind closed doors. And it's a twisted fucking world. It really is. And when you speak out, like, I've been in court and shit, and I want to say they do this shit in court on purpose to fuck with me. That's an arrogant assumption, but I have slapped the court in the face. And I've sat through trials or things to where, like, a gentleman from out of state was bringing drugs to this underage girl to have sex with her. And the underage girl didn't come to court because it would disrespect the name of her father. So that man that was bringing drugs to her got probation and got to leave the state and go back to where he was. And they mocked that girl for not coming to court. In open court. I have so much disrespect for the court at this point. It's not even funny, because women, oh my God, how dare they treat that girl like that? And I mean, especially now with, even with, that's one thing that Trump did that I heavily agree with. Fentanyl is a weapon. And I mean, they're using it to groom people on a level. And it's just frightening. And the people that get groomed are the ones that are told they're evil for being groomed, man. And that's, I don't like it. And this, the most horrific part about it is those people believe that it's all their fault. And I mean, sometimes you have to accept that you were programmed to be a specific way, and until you see the programming, the grooming, you will always feel that everything was your complete fault and you deserve to suffer because you're evil. And to be honest, no one deserves to suffer. And we get triggered and pushed and believed that we don't matter, and no matter what we say, it's a conspiracy or a liar. And I mean, I've seen it firsthand. I have sisters, and they went through some shit. I have a mother, and she had 21 brothers and sisters, and they had a life, you know? And what that life did to them groomed them to be not that good of people. And I mean, that's why I forgive them, you know, because I understand that they had a hard life. But at some point, I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard to decipher these things for me. And I mean, I understand why my mother did things to me and why my father acts the way that he does towards me. Doesn't make it okay. And I mean, I've tried to explain it to them, but they don't want to listen. They're stuck in their ways. You know, and that's just how it is. And you can't save everyone. You can't. But you can save you. And like I said, I mean, the only way to get, I had to create a fucking video and out him. And I mean, I didn't want to do that. But I knew that, like, okay, if I go the police route, he's going to go to jail. But no, I don't really want to do that either. But I mean, I can show him his shame. Be like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Because just reflecting back and trying to fight it would just make me out to be the asshole. So if I'm going to be the asshole, I'm just going to be like, look, this is you. You look like a monster. Do you see that? Maybe you should stop. Maybe you should think about what you're doing. I don't know, man. It isn't always just black and white. It really isn't. Like that girl. I mean, what happened to her to make her think that's okay? But instead of looking at it that way, we were just like, hammer the nail in, get her. I mean, and she's probably in jail. And she'd probably be demonized for the rest of her life. To think that she's evil and she's a monster. But she got programmed, dude. Like, imagine somebody forcing you to let them watch you be intimate with yourself as a child over and over and over and over again, to the point to where you have to have that. And that's that. Like I said, the cartels. I mean, the house down the road got busted, and like those drugs came from way over there, and some rich guy is laughing while this little person gets taken out. And in the reality of the system, that's not even a gear that keeps the machine running. And it's way deeper than we realize. And I know that this is a really twisted, fucked up message, but I don't know, man. We look at things from the just throw the problem in the trash, never diagnosing the problem. And it's really not what we should do. I'm sorry, guys, this message is fucked up, I know, but, like, it should be eye-opening for people that, like, it's not black and white, dude. And, I mean, it's just like I said in the last video, like, where's the line? How does someone that got their line taken away and they don't know where it is live? Who really took their line away? I mean, and the MK Ultra thing, that is almost, they are thinking that they programmed all the presidential attacks. They think that MK Ultra was part of Charlie Kirk's thing, that they programmed these people to try and get them to pull off these things. It's the same thing with grooming. It's the same thing with, I mean, like, I'm considering, because there is a released paper for a CIA handbook on magic. And it's basically, I don't know, I think I'm going to do a Microsoft, the Gemini LM thing, and do an explainer on it, the book itself. And, like, because it has all the tactics to how to manipulate people and how to do magic, really. To slip poison into drinks and stuff. And I want to do a video on it and tear it apart and see, you know, not to advertise, but to, because I'm going to run it through my Gemini thing and have a conversation where we create a way to see these magicians' skills and how to deflect them and how to protect yourself from them as well. I don't know, but I don't know, man. This was a dark, twisted message, and but it's important, I guess, because, I don't know, I'm drawn to make this video, and I don't know, man. This is a fucking twisted message. It really is, but I don't know how to look at it. I don't, because who is truly at fault? And it seems like I'm trying to take the blame away, and I'm not. I'm saying that there's more blame that goes elsewhere than just on one specific person. Yes, what they did was bad. Yes, they deserve to be, you know, notified. Hey, don't do that. But the problem's deeper than just the one person. That person got groomed to be that. And the groomer will never be in trouble. And that's not okay. Because when that girl stands and says, but they happened and this happened, and they're going to call her a liar and tell her to shut up. They're going to mock her and make her afraid to come to court. Is it her father telling her, oh, you're going to destroy our name and blah, 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 and I don't want to be seen in that light? And that's not okay. That's a form of grooming too, because oh, you put a scar on the family name. Fuck your name, dude. And in all reality, you should have never, if you didn't want your name to be fucked up, you shouldn't have allowed that to happen in the first place. Like, it's hard, dude, because I couldn't be a woman, dude. Like, I would go fucking insane. I would lose my fucking mind dealing with the attacks and nonsense that they have to put up with, and the narcissism and the gaslighting. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with people sometimes? And like I said, though, I don't. This situation is a heavy one, and no one really looks at it this way or wants to talk about it, and something needs said. All right, guys. I hope I didn't fucking traumatize you too much. Love you guys. Sorry, but it had to be said. Somebody had to look at it from another perspective and open up the window a little bit more, because we just put the flashlight on the one problem, and we need to pull it back and see the connecting dots to the real problem. Does that make sense? All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here.